Are you preparing for your financial reporting exam for March 2023? Then this video is just for you. Make sure that you listen to it till the end. So hi everyone, this is Tashwita Gupta, your tutor for FR, SBR and Diploma in IFRS. I hope you all are doing good. So after a good response at my video on how to pass SBR, I got a lot of doubts and queries about making such a video for other exams as well. So I conducted a poll on my Instagram. So if you have not followed me there yet, please do follow it, where I got an idea to make a video on financial reporting for March 2023. So without any further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so financial reporting, as I am teaching that subject too, so I would say that it's one of the easiest subjects in your ACCA journey. So I would say that if your exam technique is good in that, especially for the section A and B, there is no coming back. I mean, you can easily pass this paper if you have those 60 marks in hand. That is your MCQs. Now, MCQs, like, we don't have a proper area for it. Like, for example, in section C, it's clear that it will be either from group account, single entity, or interpretation. And interpretation is also something which is short. So it's always between group accounts and single entity. But that is not the case in section A and B. So how can we prepare our best for these two sections? That is the question that I'm going to address today. Plus, I'm going to give you your strategy for the remaining time, that is 2.5 weeks approximately. So let me first give you a disclaimer that in my previous video, I said that there were exams which I've prepared and passed in 2 weeks. So honestly, I prepared AFM in 2 weeks and FR2 in 2 weeks. So I'm the best person to answer you this question, how you can prepare your FR exam in 2 weeks. See, today I am the tutor, so I have a lot of resources, revisions, webinars, which are freely available on YouTube. I'm not saying that enroll to my course or anything. At this point, you cannot and you should not be enrolling with any premium course where you have to go through all the lectures. But yes, if there are crash courses available, then why not? If you go by the free resource, you can use my free resources. I will list them in my description box. Then the evergreen free resource that I also used was Open Tuition. So you can listen to their lectures like on 1.5 times the speed and just quickly cover the syllabus and quickly come to the practice. So you can easily cover their syllabus, like, when 2 weeks are remaining and I have to cover the whole syllabus also. So how I did it was, I used to calculate the number of hours I will take to complete the lectures. So if you're enrolling for my crash course, or if you're going for Open Tuition or any other tutor, just calculate the number of hours. So in Open Tuition, I remember as a student, it was around 20 to 21 hours of lectures, which is quite less. That's why they are not extensive. They are just crash course videos. So you have to just make your strategy that, okay, how can I cover these 20 hours lecture? So every day, if I'm giving 6 hours and I'm listening to them at 1.5 times the speed, so in how many hours can I complete this? Catch it for yourself. It will be done in way less hours. So you have to do this technique with yourself and make sure that you first complete the syllabus, okay? Now, once you're done with the concepts, like just having an introduction, you're not supposed to get perfection into them. Just that what is what. You know what is there in IS 16. You know how the basic calculations are done for revaluation. You know how basic calculations are done for IFRS 9 in the bonds, financial assets and financial liabilities. You're good to go. Now what you have to do is you have to move to the kit. This whole drill of syllabus has to be done in maximum 3 days. 3 days maximum. So you have to quickly come to your revision kit, and in this kit now, I would say the ones who have completed their syllabus already, you have time to complete it at 100% in 2 weeks easily, guys, easily. So just pick up 10 questions at a stretch, MCQs. 10 questions you will complete from the revision kit. No need to go to past papers, no need to go to any videos for that. Just take your kit, 10 questions all together from one topic, solve them at a stretch, look back at the question and the answer, and see how many MCQs you've done right. So if you're getting a score of about 60 or 65%, that would boost your confidence. Initially, your MCQs will go wrong. That is fine. Let them go wrong. Just make sure that with time, like if you have done 10 MCQs at a stretch 3 times, so by the third time, you should get that 60 to 65% benchmark. So if you're getting that, you've done enough of practice. That means, what is enough of practice? I would say around 70 to 80% of your kit. Because honestly, if you're starting with your syllabus now, you cannot do the full kit. But if you have done some portion of your syllabus, 50, 60, 70, 100% of your syllabus, then you are expected to complete 100% kit. Just remember, there are students, my students, every faculty students, who have done the kit even twice. I'm not demotivating you. I'm just making you aware of your competition. So don't underestimate it. Don't try to act foolish, because at skill level, even I was very casual. I wouldn't have said the same thing to a professional level student, but at skill level, we are little, taking that exam for granted. This will happen. We'll pass it. I wish that happens, but don't let yourself get into the loop of failures just because of silly mistakes. Okay, so this is the time you stand by yourself, take the hold of your preparation, make sure you complete the content, make sure you do the enough practice. That is around 70 to 80% of your kit. And most important and very essential, give a mock. I'll give you a quick story from my double A exam. So in my double A exam, I was very, overconfident that I know everything. I was really good at audit. So you can see my videos also. There are many videos on my double A and triple A classes. So I was very overconfident. And then I went for my mock exam. I'm not saying I was not able to do the application based questions or case studies. I was able to do them. It was tough, but I completed that 3 hour exam. Can you imagine? I completed it in 5 hours. That was my first computer based exam. I'm not lying, that is true. I hope I have that chat with my local tutor yet. I could put up here that I took 5 hours for that particular mock. Now, that is what I'm saying. This is what mock is going to tell you, how you are doing at your time management skills. That is very important. In double A, there is a lot of long questions, but in FR, you have to manage long questions, calculations, and MCQs also. Double A is all written type, no calculation. So you understand the point now, that it's very important that you are focusing on your mock exam. You're giving a mock exam for your strategy. If you know that you're bad at doing the section C first, so start with section A. MCQs are anyway the most important part. Okay, so just complete the MCQs, then come to the section C. Make sure you've done enough practice of making that format of group account single entity. That takes a lot of time. I still remember in my paper, since I said I prepared in 2 weeks, I struggled in making the format also. So just make sure that you are not doing the same mistake and you have already done some practice. I am not expecting you to do perfect practice at this point, but some practice, taking an idea of everything so that you can easily manage your FR exam. Right? So what all things you're supposed to do now? Quickly covering the syllabus, revising it, moving to the kit, practicing it 70 to 80%, and doing the questions, at least 10 questions at a stretch, and then checking their answers, then giving a mock exam and getting it checked. So it's very essential that someone comes and tells you what was wrong in your section C, that is long question. MCQ, anybody and everybody can check. You can give it to your mom, she'll check it for you. The point is about section C question. How much marks are you getting for each calculation? What is the step marking? So all of that is very important. So just in case you're interested to give your mock exam and revision batch with me, I will drop down my details in the description box. Make sure you ping me on my WhatsApp to get enrolled into the revision batch and the mock. So that is it for FR. If you want further details on any other paper, tips and tricks for all the exams, I cannot make video for all. I have already made videos on AA and AAA, so I will attach that link too. But if you want to ask anything in general, I keep putting up the stories on my Instagram where I take up the questions of each of the student and make sure that I actually answer them to the utmost extent by the video mode or a message mode. So make sure you stay connecting with me over the Instagram, and I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye, take care and all the best.